What's up, y'all? I'm back. My bad about standing up, being in my garage. I can't be loud right now, and I'm giving my review on Raw. Before I give my review, I want to say, coming out. What's today right now? This second, it is 11:40. It is Monday, October 7th. All right, October 8th, which is gonna be at 12 o'clock. The new Chucky movie comes out. If you guys know who Chucky is, the little guy with the red hair, stabs motherfuckers to death. I think it's called The Curse of Chucky. They have the Seed of Chucky, Child's Play 1, Child's Play 2, all that good shit. They're making a relaunch of it. It's going to be on DVD. I thought it was going to be in theaters. If it was, I was going to go this Friday. Some bitches and some of my dudes, and we're going to go watch that fucking movie. But it's on DVD, so I'm probably just going to buy it or see if it's on Netflix. And I'm going to give my review on that DVD, too. If y'all like horror movies, check that shit out. It's probably going to be fly as fuck. And if you're a fan of Chucky like I am, you fucks with it. I go all out on Halloween. That's one thing about my family. Before I get into this 1 second. We do a whole fucking haunted house thing up inside my crib. Like, not in my crib, like in this garage you see right here. We decked this whole thing out to the point though where like this whole shit right here, like we put everything on the walls and we put mad stuff in here. That's why we have shit crawling on your feet. We have people walking here and get the candy. They come at the end right over here. Sit right here with a table, but over here it does all this haunted shit, you feel me? And then we're like, it's hard to explain. If I have it, I'll probably make a video of it. Or hell, even me, I might do a freaking music video. I never know with it. What's coming out too? Machete Kills. If you guys don't know what that movie is, if you ever seen Machete 1, if you haven't, please go back and watch it. It's one of the sickest movies of all time, and they're making a remake of it, and that comes out the 11th. I'm doing a review on that movie too. Two sick movies. If you haven't checked out, go check out Machete 1. It might be on Netflix. It might be on the internet for free, whatever. Check it out. We're gonna start off. We're not gonna talk about all this stuff. Well, let's get down to it. Big Show comes out. Stephanie McMahon comes out. Yada yada yada. She starts yelling at him, saying, "You doing this? You doing that?" Slaps the shit out of him. Slaps the shit out of him. I'd love for her to slap the shit out of me, and then I can fuck her. Right up in her. Her swat sweet. I'm playing I'm tired as hell. As I was saying, then she says, "You're fired." So he gets fucking fired. He walks out, says, "Fuck it," you know what I'm saying? Everyone's cheering, yada yada yada. Later on the night, we have Bruno Sammartino come out, which I'm about to have a rant on in a fucking minute. Bruno Sammartino, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions, is one of the best wrestlers of all time. Or the best wrestler of all time, okay? You can look at Dusty Rhodes, you can look at this guy, look at that guy, but this guy was a true fucking wrestler. He'd been doing it since back in the day, before they had all this punching, and, before they even had all these jump-off rope shit. When they were really punching in the face and kicking and kneeing people in the chest, like on some boxing and MMA type shit. And people were really getting fucking bloody and stuff, you feel me? So I respect the shit out of him. So I wrote on Twitter, I was like, he better be the, one of the special guest referees, because on there they were saying it has to be someone that's a true champion, and he was a true champion. He held title for 15 fucking years on some real shit. On 15 years, some real shit. That's fucking crazy. And I said he should be the one to be the referee. This is some dumb motherfucker writes me and says, John Cena's a better champion than Bruno Sammartino. I sat there and I said, man, Cena couldn't even hold Bruno Sammartino's fucking jock strap, alright? Let's be honest. And you can say whatever you want, I'm probably going to get 100 dislikes now. HBK couldn't even hold Bruno Sammartino's boots. And that motherfucker, Stone Cold probably couldn't even lace them bitches, alright? And you can say whatever the hell you want. You can probably, because I know there's going to be a lot of Stone Cold fans, a lot of Shawn Michaels fans, and a lot of motherfucking Cena fans, alright? But let's be for real now. Let's be honest. If it wasn't for this fucking guy right here, Bruno Sammartino, you wouldn't have heard of wrestling. He was the one who trendset. Everyone would say Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan. Nah, it wasn't fucking Hulk Hogan, alright? Back in the fucking day, this guy was the fucking man. Learn your history, do your research, then come back to me. Do I think Shawn Michaels is a great? Yes, he's one of the greats. Do I think Stone Cold is one of the greats? He's one of the greats. Do I think Cena's one of the greats? Fuck no. But I respect the guy, but don't ever come at me with that fucking shit, alright? And no one should get offended when I say Stone Cold laces the boots, because that's better than holding them. When I say HBK was holding them. No offense to HBK either. But fuck it, they couldn't, you know what I'm trying to say? Alright. You guys can get mad, whatever. Then they talk about the special guest referee, yada yada yada. It turned out to be HBK. Me and my boy were talking about it for months ago, and we were actually right. Then you have John Cena's return. He is going to verse Alberto Del Rio at Hell in a Cell for the world title. My opinion, a little happy because now he brings some he can legitimize the world title. First of all, I hate both of them. Okay, actually, I don't hate Cena. Okay, I like what he does for the cherries. I just don't like him in the ring, you know. But I'm going to be cheering for him to beat fucking Del Rio. To be honest, I'm be cheering for him to beat Del Rio. I don't fucking like Del Rio. Second of all, this guy had the belt for so long. They've been trying to shove him down our throats, and he's not even that good. Like, he's good, but like, you understand what I'm trying to say, right? Like, we want Dolph Ziggler as champion, but if we can't get him as champion, just put it on fucking Cena, bring it, make it, legitimize it a little bit, and I'm cool with it. But one fucking problem is this: somebody said no, it's all the same shit. I said, what do you mean? They said they're gonna give Cena the belt and Daniel Bryan, but Cena's still gonna overpower Daniel Bryan with that world title. If that's the case, I'm gonna be pissed off. But I decided to type something in. I found something really hot out. The thing about having a Daniel Bryan John Cena rematch for the world and the WWE title, and they're going to combine it in one finally. Like I said, they should have done for years because the world title is getting destroyed. And I'm making another video this week called "Why They Should Get Rid of the World Title." How respectful it was to the WWE. The WWE title is kind of getting ruined because motherfuckers like Bruno Sammartino, you know, Bob Backlund, motherfuckers like that held the belt. But that belt will never go away. That belt's going to keep on generating, in my opinion. Even that scene and other people like that held it. Whatever, you know. But I'm going to talk about the world title one day this week. And you know how disrespectful it's getting now to the belt. Don't get me wrong, W. I like Sheamus. Sheamus has fucking held it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these dumb fucks. Like, come on now, dude. Then we have the R-Truth and Punk match versus Axel Rotten. And Axel Rotten, my bad. You guys know. Curtis Axel, my man. And Ryback. You know, R-Truth and Punk win. Some good shit. Yada, yada, yada. The last match we have The Shield versus Daniel Bryan and the Rhodes family. You know, Goldust and Cody Rhodes. I think Punk and that, my bad, Daniel Bryan and them won. Triple H said restart the match. No disqualification. Yada, yada, yada. Randy Orton comes out the crowd, RKOs him, throws him in the ring, pins him. Then you got Big Show comes inside the ring. He comes after he's just been fired. Comes in. They start beating him up. They start beating the shit out of him. Triple H takes off his coat and he's like, yeah, get him. Big Show pushes him off, knocks out Triple H. My opinion, I just want to know one question, WWE. There's been talks around saying that Daniel Bryan is the new Stone Cold. Now you got Big Show. So, who is the new Stone Cold? I know they're both different, but still, who's the new Stone Cold? Who's the new Stone Cold now? Is Big Show the badass Stone Cold, number 2 Stone Cold, or is it Daniel fucking Bryan? I know we're calling Stone Cold, but maybe you could have Big Show be Mick Foley and him be fucking Stone Cold. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know who is who now because it seems like they're cheering for everybody. In my opinion, they should all just alliance together and end this fucking shit because the spotlight's on Daniel Bryan one week, the next week it's all over Big Show. Like, who gives a fuck about this Big Show guy? Don't get me wrong, I like seeing him knock motherfuckers out and shit, but it's pretty fucking stupid in my opinion. I'm sitting like watching, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, alright, he's in every storyline, he's in every fucking moment, the last, the beginning, the end. They gotta end his bitch ass soon. They gotta put him on some fucking shit where he's with Daniel Bryan so they can both shine. You know, but they did do one thing for me tonight. Actually, I said, who gives a fuck about Big Show? No disrespect to him. I'm just saying, who gives a fuck about him? You know, they should focus on the Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan, which they did tonight. They had Daniel Bryan they had Randy Orton run from Daniel Bryan, like I said they should have done because of the Hell in a Cell thing, hype it up, then have Orton interfere later on in the night and sneak from behind and hit him. Like I said, good job, WWE. What I rate this Raw, this Raw, a 7, okay? Pretty good Raw, not so bad. You guys, comment below on your thoughts on this tonight's Raw, what I said about the Bruno Sammartino thing, the movies. Are you guys going to check those movies out, or are you guys just going to ditch them motherfuckers? I don't know if you're fans or whatever, but I'm checking out here, and, you know, like, sub to my hip-hop channel below, and my football channel. That's about it, guys. Peace. Football, all reviews, picks, whatever. Peace.